Alright, in this video, just a quick overview of my newest preset that I'm releasing on Dark Skittles. When you first load it up, it's going to look like a hot mess, as you can see. Just go ahead and save it and apply it to the home screen. I tell you what, my stylus is still messing up, so I'm going to just use my stylus on my pen instead of the one on my computer. But save it, apply it to your home screen, and give it a second to load up, just in case if you don't see. Notice there it kind of like did load up, but what you can do is you can just tap any one of these bars that you see up here, and tapping the bars are what's going to clip. I'm getting into the clipping stuff right here lately. But within each menu you can navigate left or right. So notice I'm going tapping this right arrow over here, or we can tap the left arrow and go right back to where we were, and this will cycle through. I've done a video on that. Really, I'm using a lot of the things that I've used in my tutorials. The infinite scroll is what I call this. But not only that, I've got Weather Underground built into this one, you know, with a detailed forecast, so you can do an infinite scroll vertically through this thing as well. Going over to the next one, another infinite scroll, a little battery widget I've made a while back. You can tap on individual pieces over here to get gauges for your CPU, RAM, external, internal, whatever you want there. And then what was the other piece? Oh, let me go the other way. Oh yeah, just a little location thing, and you can actually zoom in. And you know, if you press this little magnifying glass down here, notice it will kind of zoom in closer and closer to your location. So kind of like a little magnifying thing. But again, infinite scroll on that as well, so you can kind of go left or right, whichever way you want to go. Same thing for RSS. I'm going to show you in globals how you can change these topics, and everything's going to change for you automatically. Right now I got PlayStation, Game of Thrones, Android, and sports, and we can do an infinite scroll in both directions on that as well. Down here in music, pressing play, it will do a little animation, and then you have your music progress down here across the bottom of this bar. Hopefully you can see that. And you know, we can pause the music, whatever, just like a lot of music players. But if we go to the next one, notice the music progress goes away. I have it so you can have at least 3 notifications. Tapping the icon will make the notification go away. Actually tapping on the word, if I tap connected to what you see, Brando, I got it set to where it kind of doesn't show all the text. It'll open up that notification. So, you know, we can close it by tapping the picture, or we can tap the word to actually open up that app or that notification. One thing scheduled today, it will show the next 3 events that you have on your calendar. Toggles, it'll show Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You can actually toggle these off and on. So if I tap on the Bluetooth image, it'll cut Bluetooth off. It does change the little icon. Again, a lot of this stuff here is what I have in my tutorials. I'm just kind of combining it all together. And then if we tap on now, we kind of go back. It shows us the time and it shows us the date up at the top. So, and what you can do as well is you can go through these in any order that you want, and it's going to clip the information so that you only see whichever bar you tap. So yeah, there you have it. Now let me go into globals and show you a few things that you can adjust. Alright, so inside of globals, the bar font that actually adjusts every single font with the exception of the time and the date up here at the top. You can adjust the size of your bar fonts, nothing crazy there. You can leave the text global variable alone for that one. For your RSS, to change your topics, these are getting pulled from Google. All you have to do is go into here and change that word. Type in whatever word you want, and it will pull some type of RSS pretty much for any word you type into there. So that's the only thing you need to change there. And when you change it, it will also change the actual word that pops up. Whatever word you type into there, notice the RSS. See how it says PlayStation? Whoops, let me go back to that. See how it says PlayStation right there, and then whatever other topics we have. Game of Thrones, that's probably my second one here. Notice Game of Thrones, you see that? So that's how you can change your topics. You don't need to change anything else unless you need to change your language or something like that, but I have mentioned that in some of my RSS videos. So we got 4 topics for RSS. That's how you change the topics, and it will update it. It'll update the pictures and everything. You can leave this alone. The RSS move left, right, you can leave those alone. The WAPI key, put your Weather Underground API key right there, and once you do that, that will automatically update Weather Underground. Weather Underground pops up right. Now this is just, okay, this one right, it's being slow right now, but see how it says loading because I took away my API key. for that right there. You might say, okay, well, what if you don't have weather underground? You can leave all these alone and come down here to W under with the question mark and just switch that to off. And what it's going to do is it's just going to do a some type of forecast that I created just in KLWP, and you can still scroll through the next couple of days using the infinite scroll there. Zoom, you can leave it alone. For the statistics, whatever current stat we're on, it'll be a blue, but you can change that color, and everything else you can just pretty much leave alone. The big things here are, how to change your RSS topics, which I showed you right there, and then also whether you want to use your Weather Underground API key. It will update that information that I showed you back at weather. And then if you don't want to use Weather Underground, you can cut this thing on or off. And if you just leave it off, it'll do a KLWP kind of forecast looking thing, if you want to call it a forecast. But yeah, there you have it. That is my newest preset. It looks a lot like my old one, the Dark Skittles Simply Centered, except now with me messing around with clips. I just, and then plus getting better with animations, scrolling things back and forth, up and down, and scrolling widgets. But yeah, there you have it. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and that is it for this video. Hope it helped.